Today, faithful viewers, I'm playing my favourite entry in perhaps the greatest story-driven video gaming series of all time, Mass Effect 2. Although continuing the story from the first instalment, this action role-playing game developed by BioWare in 2010 is a perfect jumping-off point into a vibrant and emotionally investing science fiction galaxy of different races and worlds. As a customizable soldier, you can make choices big and small that impact an impending invasion of deadly machine aliens. I love this game, as do many of my friends, and I'm excited to experience it all over again with the new Legendary Edition, so let me be your guide to the first human Spectre, Commander Shepard.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
The Normandy SR-1, Commander Shepard's starship. Business as usual.
Disengaging FTL drives.
4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
We fought enough of them before.
Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Geth?
Doesn't match any known signatures.
It looks pretty big.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
It's like a ship built directly into an asteroid. And that laser looks pretty powerful.
Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline!
Normandy's a frigate. It's not built for this. This is no chance encounter. And that's Liara to Sony.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Oh yeah, they'll be here.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on.
Liara's so loyal to Shepard at this point, but there's no time to argue.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker.
Shepard,
Liara, go. Now.
Crew are evacuating.
everybody in! Go, go, go!
Oh wow, escape pod hatches. Didn't see those there before. The Normandy's absolutely crippled. That's the ship I spent all of Mass Effect 1 with. Got a lot of strong feelings about that ship. Come on, don't let us down now at the end.
Hold together. Hold together.
Whoa! Wow. One thing Mass Effect has always done so brilliantly is show the sheer scale of space exploration. And there's the galaxy map. I plotted plenty of courses from there. Joker, you're the last one left.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
They're coming around for another attack! Watch the arm! Commander!
Shepard has faced death many times, but not like this. Floating in space, in the atmosphere, losing oxygen. Is this the end of the story before it's even started? Such an amazing opening. But before we find out what happens next, let's take a look back at the story so far and the choices my Shepard made in Mass Effect 1 with the Mass Effect Genesis interactive comic.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. We're testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book. with a talent for biotics.
He can use the Force.
We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, a soldier to the core. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council.
The Citadel.
I was expected to explain what I'd seen.
A bad dream?
Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony, but even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof. Which meant I needed proof. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen.
Rex.
He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking. She'd procured some information on Saren. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life.
The Reapers.
These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species.
In Mass Effect 1, we were given this choice. Did we build a relationship with one of the members of our crew, Ashley Williams, or this Asari expert on the ancient Protheans, Liara? Considering the vision Shepard had from Eden Prime and the beacon, Liara seemed to have a bit more of a connection with this Shepard.
I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves. Mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
For their past conquering sins, Rex's Krogan species had been reduced to bickering mercenaries, no longer the proud and culturally rich race that they had once been. Saren's cure wasn't going to be the answer to those problems, and I wanted Rex to understand that.
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan.
Ah, yes.
He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper.
An actual
It
Reaper.
spoke to me. Threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, But I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them.
And this was one of the biggest choices Shepard had to face in Mass Effect 1. On Vermeer, saving Kaidan or saving Ashley. Both fine soldiers, both important, valued, vital members of the Normandy crew. But that nuke had to be armed. We had to destroy Saren's base. Kaidan was there doing just that.
Kaidan was a good man. And a great soldier. But I had to choose. And I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Kaidan's death. She could sense my doubts, followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping.
But with Shepard becoming the first human Spectre, and humanity gaining more influence in the galactic community, it was time for us to step up and do our part and save the Citadel Council.
The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. Just another routine mission.
And that leads us here.
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Someone's got Shepard's body. But whoever these people are, they're doing something to it. He can be rebuilt. We have the technology. We get the choice to customize Shepard, but this is going to be the same man that I took all the way from the beginning of Mass Effect 1. Cerberus and the Lazarus Project will rebuild him exactly how he was. Soldier class. Earthborn origin. Sole survivor reputation.
Oh my God, Miranda. I think he's waking up.
Not dead anymore.
Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Imagine how terrifying this is. Last thing you know, you were falling into a planet, you died.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
He just got out of bed after being dead. Alright, fine.
Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now.
Oh, this'll do.
Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
We're going to have to go for it. Get ourselves a thermal clip.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Let's vault over that. Uh-oh. The mechs. They hacked mech.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
So, where is this place? We're in space. A Cerberus base. We fought Cerberus in Mass Effect 1. They were the bad guys. They were performing experiments on different creatures. A human supremacist group. And they've brought Shepard back to life. And now they're under attack by killer robots.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your
Oh, the cover system's so much better than the Mass Effect 1. That mech's crawling. But not for long. Oh, it's shiny, shiny ammo. Pumpkin Amy used to be obsessed with Mass Effect 2's shiny, shiny ammo. That's a lot bigger mech.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
I think they're distracted already with those Cerberus troops.
More reinforcements heading your way. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Alright.
They've seen it.
Whoa! Boom! Oh, storm through the fire. Can't hurt me if I'm quick. Something's going wrong with Miranda. She's acting a little bit like Atlas in Bioshock right now, guiding us, even though we don't know what's going on. Hopefully she won't turn out to be, well, spoilers. Would you kindly play the game for yourself?
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery.
That's Miranda.
Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity.
Talking about Shepard.
To accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion.
As we saw, they didn't just bring Shepard back to life, they implanted new technology into him to keep him alive.
I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. Bet she still doesn't.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now.
Just a bit.
I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Yeah, we don't need your life story right this second. Why are they attacking? Who are they?
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
The good stuff. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right there, Jacob. Right, we've got Jacob as our squad mate now. And yeah, let's get him to do a Bartic pull on that hacked mech so we can shoot it out.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Let's get some answers.
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers. You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tooth.
Kinda don't want to know.
Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were.
Said so.
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there?
Shepard and Jacob meet a doctor part of the Lazarus Project, but it isn't long before the mystery and danger deepens.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you are...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
How would you answer that? This game is all about choice, and as Shepard escapes Reborn to his next mission and a new Normandy crew, I'd definitely recommend you check out this story and make your own choices, your own Mass Effect. I should go, faithful viewers. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more gaming and geeking. I also live stream several times a week on Twitch with a mix of sci-fi missions and social shenanigans. So be sure to come along for the Odyssey, and I'll see you again after a while.